Here we are. It's Gun Control Yourself. Take one. Hi, JR.
Hi.
How are you?
Great, how are you?
Really good. I am Kathy Matta, and I wrote this book. It's called I Don't Sleep with Democrats. And I gave it to a friend of mine, and she, who is definitely on the right side, and she sent it back to me. Do you have the book, JR?
Yes.
Cool, let me see. So here's the book, and here's what her friend did to my book. So my husband, who is a gun collector, I asked him, I said, well, what do you think? What do you think happened here, JR? And he said, I think someone took target practice at your book, I Don't Sleep with Democrats. So why would the back be all chewed up like that?
Well, when the bullets go through, they come out the back, it tears up the paper and everything because they expand.
Okay. Did a great job in the back of my book.
Sure did.
Gosh, at least he didn't get the I'm so over Obama t-shirt that I wear frequently. This, however, is a bodybuilder friend of mine in the front. Has this her back there. I think it's interesting in light of the gun control issues that are going on right now that this is a uncontrollable gun. Or apparently a very angry Democrat. Because he just couldn't take the title of the book. I don't even think you read it.
I doubt it.
So
Because I've read it.
we have a couple of messages today on I Don't Sleep with Democrats by Kathy Matta, me. And that is, do you think this guy was angry?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
So, do you...
Look how many holes are in the book.
He took his anger out on my book.
With a gun.
Mm-hmm. Because my book said, sort of insinuated something about Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's becoming a national problem that the Democrats are angry people. And they don't know why they're angry. I'm angry, but I know why I'm angry. Because I'm a Republican and I've watched this president take this whole country down to its knees. But the other problem that we're having is that right now the president is trying to change the control laws, or take our rights away.
He's trying to put more controls on guns.
And what's it called?
Well, he wants to limit the sales of guns at gun shows and between individuals.
Okay. But
But that's not going to stop all the illegal guns.
Okay. And most...
All he's going to do is punish people that are collectors and the average person. It's not going to stop terrorists from getting guns.
And what happened last time that they tried to control gun control and our rights?
You mean when Bill Clinton was in?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he had a law in Congress against semi-automatic weapons with large magazines. Stop some of the importing and all that. It really didn't do much good.
And it created people hoarding guns.
Yes, it creates hoarding.
So
Every time Obama has ever threatened any type of control at all, the gun sales have skyrocketed. And I worked in a gun shop, so I know that. I sold guns. People came in that normally wouldn't even own a gun, were afraid that their rights were going to be taken away, so they wanted to purchase a gun for their own protection. I mean, people were standing in line. It created shortages of ammunition, shortages of rifles, shortages of handguns. It's probably going to do the same thing again. I just heard an ad for a gun show this weekend in Ohio here, and I'm sure it'll be packed with people.
And from my side of it, we live in a country where you can say things and write things that you believe, that are your opinion, and with the effect of taking the gun controls on us, taking those rights away from us, the next thing will be freedom of speech. And I am totally affected by this because even trying to publish my book was a difficult situation since the Democrat people are in control basically of the publishing world. So it's no wonder I could, at this point, publish this and hopefully try to sell it, because if these rights are continuously impinged, we are going to be living in Russia. And it frightens me to think of that, I'm happy that this guy is allowed to take gun practice out of my book, because he is expressing himself, and that's fine. But
And he's one of the liberals that wants gun control.
Exactly. So it's a dichotomy, because instead of facing up to the fact that terrorists and illegal people and felons get a hold of these guns, and they're not legal. They sell them out of the back of their trunks to people that are hoodlums. None of the gun controls or laws are going to change that. That goes on constantly. So this is all such a twisted issue in my mind, because it's impinging on my rights, and it's also confusing the voters to what their rights are and what the issue really is. And it isn't control yourself gun. It isn't gun control yourself. It's truly infringing on everything that we have as Americans. Anything to add, JR?
No.
All right. Till next time, gun control yourself.